Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have Linda Barnes Hood here, who is another one of my patients with a wonderful testimonial. Recently I asked her to adopt a low-carb diet, and she actually listened to me, and I'm so happy and excited about that. And the first thing I want to ask her is, how hard was it to reduce those carbs in your diet?
It wasn't hard because I didn't get hungry. The only thing that makes it hard if I get hungry, and I made sure I had, well, first we did a kitchen sweep. We took out everything.
Yes.
And, we just threw stuff away and gave it away. And we did shop by the list that you gave me, and it wasn't hard at all. Late at night, I used to snack a lot, so late at night I would want to get up and go in the front, and it was a little difficult there at the late hours because I'm used to just eating like around the clock.
That's right.
So I put myself on this time, that time, that time. This is when you eat, and you don't eat other than that. You need so many hours. I give yourself 5 hours to let your food digest and let it hit the bottom, because I would never let it hit the bottom. I didn't know what hit the bottom meant.
That's right.
So when food started, after so many hours, everything started hitting the bottom, and I was satisfied, and the nuts, and that takes me through until I can fix a decent breakfast and go through like my boiled eggs and stuff.
Absolutely.
But I found a few tricks, to go to it to help pull it off, and it ended up not being hard at all, not being hard at all. And the shopping is so long as I did not, because I was a pastry person, and as long as I did not purchase the stuff and bring it to my house or put it in the car. Even at church, they serve pastry every morning with coffee. I had to stop the coffee thing and go to teas because the coffee just triggered that. I wanted something sweet in it. I wanted something sweet with it. A lot of the stuff was just habitual, and just mistakes I've made all my life. And I'm just so glad. I'm so grateful to the Lord that He put Dr. Hampton in my life.
Thank you.
And he gave suggestions. He said, "Do this, and this will happen." And it happened. I wasn't looking for it to really happen. I'm down 2 dress sizes now.
Woo. And that's what I'm talking about. And some key messages, and congratulations on those 2 dress sizes. And one of the messages was this ideal of make sure your house is a safe place, right? So you have to clean out your pantry, remove the things that will tempt and trigger you. That's really important. You also mentioned so many people are trying to use weight loss medicines like Ozempic and Wegovy and things like that, and they have a lot of side effects. Well, guess what? A low-carb or keto diet will suppress your appetite. And so it was nice to see that you were able to do that just naturally with your diet. Additionally, when you came in today, and you can kind of see this blood pressure machine to the next to my head, your blood pressure was down about 30 to 40 points. Not taking medicine, but by making a dietary change.
Yeah, they didn't take I had a very bad experience with blood pressure medicine 20 years ago. And that one time that I tried it, and she said, take half a dose. I took the half a dose. I still ended up in the ambulance to the hospital. My blood pressure all my levels were just too. My heart rate was so low. I just didn't want to take that chance again. So I changed the kind of salt I use. I don't use salt when I cook. I cook with vegetable broth, and so I don't use salt when I cook. And when and I don't sprinkle salt over my food, because I find that the taste of the different foods is in the combination that you use. Well, I don't really need salt. I just need onions and garlic and green peppers and stuff like that. But I don't need the salt. And I just wish I had known all this when I was a teenager. I would have been a fox.
That's right. You're still a fox. You're funny. And I will say this out loud, that what you'll find is that when you do a low carb diet, it's really going to reduce the constriction of your blood vessels. It's going to reduce the inflammation in your blood vessels, and you actually carbohydrates attract water and salt into your body. So this is the interesting thing that I may have not told you. Carbohydrates attract water and salt. So when you get rid of water and salt, you actually may have to replace some of the salt. So some people end up actually being more comfortable with salt when they are eating a low carb diet. So the root cause of high blood pressure is really more of the high sugar in your body than it is the salt. So that'll be something you'll be able to ease into moving forward. One thing you also mentioned is that there was somebody else who found success when you made your lifestyle changes. So who was that?
My daughter, well, she lives with me now. Monique went down 30-something pounds.
That's crazy.
I mean, just straight. It was just the way we shopped, and she was more adamant about it than me because she's so much younger than I am. And she began, after I said, well, how are you gonna when you go to this fair and you go to that thing, she says, well, she says, I know how to make my choices from the menu.
That's right.
She says, when I go places like a picnic or outing or just visiting someone, she said, I know what snacks to take with me.
That's right.
She says, so that I won't get off and mess up. She said, she says, and she's come to love her body again, because I think at one while she was kind of hating herself. But she's come to love her body again and appreciate it. And I'm just so happy, for her. Because she's a pretty girl, but she just, all that extra weight, and it was causing so many problems when she hit 30-something. Boy, I mean, everything is like, it was like her life was beginning to go downhill instead of uphill.
That's right.
And it's just like, it was just amazing. But she went down every time she orders clothes again, she always been a really clothes freak type person. And the things that she orders now, everything got too big.
Wow.
She couldn't wear them anymore. She had to revamp her entire closet.
That's right.
And with me being a little bit under her, I was able to catch some of the things, like certain kind of sweaters and outfits and stuff. But she's feeling better. She's not only looking better, she's feeling better. She has more energy, more stuff. She's gone back to walking the track because she has stopped because of the pain in her foot that was coming up her leg, and her knee was beginning to bother her. So she had stopped everything as far as exercise. So she's going back. She said, well, I still got my membership at the gym. She said, if you want to go together. I said, oh.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not the gym person. Put me on the thing where I could just sit there and do what I'm supposed to do.
That's right.
Row or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. But she's a walker. She's a walker.
Okay.
I'm the machine person. Put me on the thing so the machine can do it.
Well, it sounds like you're becoming a different person, and you may be that gym person, but who knew that a change that you made is going to also impact your family? I'm just excited for her, and I'm just excited for you. So let's share this message of healing, and just let people know that yes, you can heal. Yes, you don't have to do it with medicine.
I'm not. Yeah,